Hello, people. I welcome you all. This is KP, and we are into the 11th session of this Python series. So, today we are going to see some string methods. So, what are methods? Methods are nothing but the function inside class. Okay, so we will discuss about function, class, methods, etc. Now, just think like these methods will give you some functionality so that we can format or we can do some operations on string. Okay, so let us start. So suppose I am declaring a variable which contains some string. Suppose I am declaring text equals to python. Okay, so executed. Now if I do text, or I can do print text, it will give the string. This, I'm just crossing it. So I'm showing one more thing. So suppose you want to make this be capitalized. For this we have a method or function. So that is, let me print it, or I can do one thing. I am taking another variable and storing inside it. I am doing text dot, the function name is capitalize. This is the method name, capitalize. Okay, so if I do this, executed. Now if I do print k, what you can find, the p is capital. Okay, so this is something like I'm giving here heading kind of thing. Okay, this is one thing. Okay, so let me write here. Also I can do one more thing. Yes, I can write here, giving a hashtag, and I'm writing converts first character to uppercase. Capital means uppercase, isn't it? So this is first functionality we have seen. Some more thing. So suppose I want to convert to lowercase. Suppose I can write here convert string to lower case. So I am declaring another variable. Suppose name equals to, I am writing kp in capital and s in small. Okay, so I want everything in small. So what I can do, another variable I am taking where I will do operation and store the output. Name dot, there is one method called case fold. Okay, so executed. Now if I do print k, you can see k and p were in uppercase, so now they have become lowercase, and s was previously in lowercase, so it is there as it is. Okay, so this is one thing. Suppose I want one of my string, every string you see come here in the starting, I want my string will come somewhere around this part. Okay, so somewhere around after maybe 10 spaces or 100 spaces. Okay, so for that, suppose I'm giving one text equals to, again I'm doing python. Okay, so I want this python keyword will be python word, or python is the value of this text variable will be printed in between of middle kind of thing. Okay, so I can do, again I'm declaring another variable and text dot center. Okay, so this is one method. I suppose I'm giving 100, so in between of 100, it means around 50 it will be printing the value. Okay, so now let me print k. See here, it's almost around middle, so I want a bit more, so let me make it 120. Yes, it is almost middle. Let me do 116. Okay, it's 116. All right, so it is almost in the middle of this page. Okay, so this is one more method. So let me write here, print string in the middle. Okay, now I hope you understood the topic or this name. Okay, so let me go to the next. So suppose I want one string contains some words or maybe some variables, not variable, it is actually words or letters multiple times. So I want to count. So let me give text. Again, I'm taking one variable and here I'm writing one more long sentence. Suppose this is a red car, and I'm again writing is this car is, let me write, I'm multiple times I'm repeating this car. Okay, this car is beautiful, this car is beautiful, and suppose I am gonna buy this car. Okay, so this is my entire string. So now I want to count. So again I'm declaring one more variable, that is k. What k will keep? Text dot, there is a function or method called count. So I want Python to count how many times this string car, this string, that is car, is repeated in text. Text is the variable which contains this entire string. Okay, so I want to keep this in k, and finally I will print k. K is another variable. So see, they have given three times. Let us check. This is one time car, this is second time, and this is third time. Let me check something else. I'm copying this entire line and pasting it over here. Suppose this line contains a many times. Okay, so let me count how many times a is there. So a is there 7 times. Now you just go and manually count if Python is wrong or correct. Okay, so let me show another example. If suppose this sentence has no z, so if I put here z, what will be the output? Output is 0 because z is not there in this sentence. Okay, so this is one functionality we have seen. So next, there is one method called encoded, like how to encode. Suppose I'm giving what I can say, name equals to maybe Red Hat. So Red Hat is a company which its main product is Red Hat Enterprise Linux, RHEL, and many other projects such as Ansible and OpenShift are also there. So I want to encode it into it will give actually the byte format. Okay, so let me show you. If I do text, I think it's name variable. So name dot encode. Okay, so executed. Now let me print k, print k. So it will give b and this Red Hat. So let me show you the difference. This is the variable which contains the Red Hat string. Okay, so let me show you type of ty. Well, first let me go to print, then type of name. So it is of string type. You all know this, but this is very first time I am showing you this, the type of this k. K is another variable which contains the encoded format of Red Hat. Okay, so this is the output, but what type of it is? What is the type of this output? So let me show you that. I'm printing again. Okay, not this. I'm printing this line, not this, actually this line. Copy and paste. So instead of name, I am here considering the variable is k. Now just see, this is byte type. So if you don't know about byte types, don't think much about it. So whenever if you go for socket programming, let me write here also, socket programming, something like, if you know, TCP, UDP, okay, these are the protocols. So if you are going to create some Python programs using TCP protocol, maybe for UDP, so there whenever you want to transfer your data, there you have to use byte format. They don't support string format, okay. So there we need this byte string, okay. So let's go to the next part. Let me give an example, then I will show you. So suppose my string string, my string is, suppose again, Python, okay, Python. Now I want, if this statement or this string contains any single specific string or not, I want to check that. For that I am taking another variable, and the method for that is string string dot find. So sorry, find, I want to find p. So it will actually give the value, I think. Just let me try. I'm printing the k value, okay. I think it gives the position. So you can see p is at 0 position. The index number of p is 0 in the string. So I think it should give 0. Yes, it is providing 0. So let me try same with another. Let me try for, I am going for t. So what is t? P is at 0 position, y is at 1, and t is at second position. So if I go for t, I hope you will get 2. All right. So we have seen this much, and suppose if you go for any string which is not available, like z, it will give -1, okay, because it is not present here. So this is all about find method. Now we will do the reverse. We will give 2 and find what is there in the string, okay. So suppose I am doing text equals to, okay, let me find here, let me write here, this gives byte byte type of data string to byte, and here we are finding index position, find index position, okay. And let me write here, okay, I, after showing example, I will write, okay. So suppose I am giving, this is a, suppose, blue car, okay. And here I want, I am declaring a variable. So the method for getting the index of any specific, or the starting index, you can think like, so find gives you exactly which index position the character is present, but index will give you, suppose I will put blue. So blue is starting from, see here, this is 1 2, then 3, sorry, I missed one thing, this is starting from 0, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and blue is starting from 10. So I think index will give the starting index number, okay. So blue, and now if I print k, it should give, okay, t is not there, okay, okay, it's text text. so it should give 10. See here, because this string is starting from 10th index, so let me write here, it gives get the starting index number. Okay, so this is one more method. Then there is one method called title. So normally what title will do, it will give the same thing as it is. So let me add here one more point or one more cell and copy the same thing. Title will give the same thing only. Okay, so let me copy this entire thing, and instead of this method, capitalize method, I will be using title, title. Okay, so see here, Python is in small, so thus everything is in lowercase. So if I do execute, so it will convert the first character in uppercase. Okay, so this is the same thing. And some more methods are there, let me show you. So one more method is there. Suppose, as we have seen, if there is z, sorry, if there is t, it will provide the index, but if there is no character found, then it will return -1. Similarly, we can check for if a like string is starting from which character. Okay, I will give the comments later. First, let me show you with example. So suppose I am giving text equals to hello. Okay, and now I want k contains text dot starts starts with. So the name itself gives the meaning. So if I want to check, so if this character is starting with h, so it will give yes. So let me print the value, print k, so it is giving true. Okay, so if I do the same thing, I'm copying here and pasting it here only. I don't want this. Okay, so if I am trying with starting with suppose y, so it should give false. Let us check. Yes, it is giving false. Similarly, there is one more method called ends with. So let me give here starts with. So this name itself makes sense, so I hope you can understand. Similarly, there is one more function or method which tells ends with, ends with. So I can copy and paste it over here. So instead of starts with, I will do here end. So here also let me do end. So hello is ending with o. Okay, so let me put here o, so that we are expecting first we will get true, and secondly suppose y. Okay, no problem, let me put here h, anything you can say. So we are expecting false here and we are expecting true here. Let's execute and check. Okay, ends with. Okay, it's ends with, not end with. End. So just see guys, in this line it pointed the interpreter. In this line we have some error, and that is string object has no attribute end with. So try to understand whenever you get any error, and don't just stop here. Just try to understand the error and troubleshoot it. Okay, that will be helpful for you. See here, ends with o. Yes, it is absolutely ending with o, that's why it is giving true, and it's not ending with h, so it is giving false. Okay, so suppose now let's go to the next method, that is something called trim. Let me give an example. Suppose there is a text, and that is apple, apple. Before and after I am putting some spaces. Okay, now I want only this apple, not these strings, like this white space I don't want. But first let me show you by printing. If I print now text, see here, it is taking the space. There is one more function. It will help you to count the number of characters inside string. That is called len. Okay, len means length. Let me show you the length of text so that you can properly visualize that is space are also counted. Okay, see here, it is showing that 21 characters are there, but as we can see 1 2 3 4 5, only 5 characters are alphabets, but others are in actually space, white space, this side and this side. Okay, so let me write length, length equals to this one. I'm creating this variable, and now I want a string which will contain only apple, not these white spaces. So how I can do? Suppose I am declaring another variable, that is x equals to text dot, there is a method called strip. Okay, I'm doing this, and now I am doing length of x, and again printing the length of x. Okay, so either you can print directly or you can assign another variable then print that variable. Okay, so let me print also it directly, print. So first it will print the actual length we have provided, then it will print the stripped or trimmed length. Okay, see here. Okay, so it's giving some error. What's the error? Int object is not callable. What's the issue? So print length of x. Int object is not callable. Let me check its type, type. Again getting error. Okay, let me do one thing. I'm just printing x, print x. Okay, see here, and again let me print here also. I'm printing exactly text. So this was our actual string I had provided with some spaces. See here, I'm stretching in the same line, but it is not highlighted because only the space is still here. Okay, now this is stripped. Left space and right white spaces are removed. Okay, so this is one method, and let's go to the quickly go to the second part, or maybe next method. So that is what I can say. What was that? I think case swapping, swapping. Like if you have uppercase it will convert to lower, if you have lower it will convert to upper. Okay, this is something like that. So let me give, I'm putting text equals to, I'm giving my name is KP in capital, then S in capital, the rest others in small letter or lowercase. Okay, now I am applying that method. Okay, so x equals to text dot swap case. Okay, now if I do print k, what you can see, m was capital, so it swapped, m becomes smaller, then y and rest others till this was in small letter or lowercase, now that is in uppercase, and kp was in capital, so it becomes smaller. Similarly, you got this point. Okay, so this is all about swapping. Now if you want to do only, what I can say, like only upper or only lower. Okay, so let me copy the same thing, copying this same thing and doing text, let me directly print. I am printing here print. So how to convert text text dot upper. Okay, so if I print it, so you can see here everything is capital. So let me copy this same thing and paste it under it, control V, and now I'm doing here lower, so it will convert everything into lower. Okay, so see here my name is KP Sahu. Okay, so this is all about KP, sorry, this is all about in uppercase and lowercase. Let's discuss one more method in this video, and it is going to be longer, so I will make the second part of this video. Okay, so let's quickly see one more. So suppose I am giving text equals to KP. Fine. Now I want, this is if you count, this is length of 2. I want length of 10, and in front of this string or maybe two characters, they will fill up zeros. Okay, so how I can do that? Okay, this is KP, and now I'm doing k equals to, there is a method called text.zfill. Okay, so what it will do? Fill up zeros. I want 10 number of characters, or the length of the string should be 10, so it will do only KP in the last part, and rest others will be 0. Okay, so now I am doing print x. Now let me show you. Okay, what is that? Text.zfill is apple. How is this possible? Okay, so this x actually comes from wherever I have used, so this x comes from here, and s, because of I am using here k, so I should use k here. That was amazing. All right, so I'm printing here k. See here, let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 10 characters are there, and the length of the string is 10, so last two is KP, and before that they have filled 0 0. So let me put something else. If I'm doing suppose Python, so similarly it will be in the last part, and rest 4 part will be filled up with 0. So we have seen some of the string methods here. In fact, I can say most of the string methods here, and we'll see some more in the second part. Let me write here part 01. Okay, so I will upload this exactly the same file in the GitHub link, and provide that in the description below, so you can go and download. So I hope guys you have understood this concept, and thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next part of this video. So till then, take care and bye bye.